Hello everyone, this is the first video of many for our YouTube channel for all of you guys to access with different educations on many things. But today we're going to talk about pH scale and why it matters. This has been in the background for a while. I'm sure no one knows what the heck it means, but I got it from my class. pH. So pH stands for potential hydrogen in a liquid. This is the scale. It is a scale that measures the acidity or alkalinity in a liquid. So as the pH rises in something and the higher that pH level goes, the cuticle softens, it swells, and then color can actually penetrate into the cortex and last longer. So you want to keep that pH lower in order to hold on to something, but sometimes you do have to raise it in order to get certain results, get brightness, and all of that. So this is the scale. On here I've already marked a bunch of things that are good to know. You got your liquids, they're acidic, they're a lower pH, they don't ruffle up or piss off the cuticle as much as others. Then you go up into here, your alkaline, your permanent color, your bleach, all lives in here. Salt is a good one to know. Water, just putting straight water. But the most important thing to realize is where hair lives, which is right at a 5. So that is where you always want to bring things back to in order to keep the integrity of the hair and keep it holding color. So we're going to test out a few things today that you can find in the salon to see what their pH is. So that way we know when we're talking about products to send clients home with, okay, this one has maybe a little higher pH, this one has a lower one. When we're putting lightener on someone's hair, we can understand what it's actually doing. So our bleach is right on point with 11. We'll let that sit here. So this time we're going to do the two different clarifiers from 11. So one's sulfate free and one is not. So I'm going to say that the one that's sulfate free is going to have a lower pH than the one that's not. So this one's sulfate free. So, not really sure.
Which one is that? Sulfate?
This one's got the sulfate in it. Okay. And it's already starting to turn a little orange. I felt like.
Yeah. It's definitely...
It's definitely a lot more orange than that one. So,
yeah.
We're going to say... This one's probably like a 6.
Yeah.
And then this one's probably like a 5, maybe. Now we're going to do a just basic level 6 in with no developer. Thank you. It's blue too.
Yeah, that's dark.
All right, so we've got another blue. Which about right. When you go into permanent color, it lives right there. Your developer actually lives way down here, which is kind of weird, but the two together balances out back down to that 5. So, next one is going to be color lock. So this is what's going to bring, hopefully, that pH back down when you're done doing a color, no matter what. No matter if the conditioner doesn't do it or anything else. This is supposed to be bringing it back down, so it should be a low one. Is it even going to do anything?
No.
Okay, well.
I guess.
So, I guess if it stays a yellow, it's around a 5, like a 6.
I guess so.
I guess it's like a 6. So let's see. I don't really know where that standard is, or it should lie. So I don't really know what like the basic for that is. So there we go. Now you know it's not really strong though. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is current daily shampoo. So I feel like that's at the lower end of like the budget product. So I would really like to see if the pH is higher.
The dry wax spray. Is that which one it is?
Yeah. This is like our favorite dry finish spray wax. So I'm using this to see if we've got a good other alternative for hairspray for those color treated people. She ain't changing.
Oh.
She might be getting a little change there.
It's definitely a little darker, but nothing like.
Yeah, nothing crazy. So let's see where we think she is living at. Kind of like a 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's not horrible.
Maybe in between.
Yeah. So that's good to know. A good spray wax is a good alternative for those people's hair that does not hold color really well, but they need something at the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, repair is right where it needs to be. It's pretty low. There is a little orange bin in there. So I'm gonna say it's probably living like right in here, between the 4 and the 6, which is perfect because that's where hair lives, and it's repair. So it's supposed to be bringing it back down and getting it where it's supposed to be.
That's good to know.
Yes, wonderful to know.